Should I say good morning? Beautiful, should I say to myself. Yeah, good morning to this beautiful, beautiful world. You know, it was a great weekend. You know, I had the 20, might as well even Saturday, 22. Then on Sunday, which was yesterday, I think I did the 34. So this is the wind down week. This morning, just the easy 9 miles, you know, and that way I can get my day started. And I don't even know, today I'm thinking spirituality, what it takes, energy. I'm thinking to myself, wow, I guess my maker, God, whatever it is right there within me in my abdomen. It never leaves. For so many years, I thought nothing left me. It's always been with me. It's energy. It's really funny. Yeah. This whole thing called chakras, inner sense, or whatever you want to call it, is there, but it requires a lot of discipline. And I'm talking about yoga, meditation, calisthenics. Everything has to come into play. Amazing. It's almost like you have your own gym, your own workout. It's right here. Everything that I need is right there in this body and in the senses. Amazing. And especially when you're trying to open up your lower back, biscuit amazing. I can't believe it either. You know. And how I don't get sore is beyond me. You know, because this weekend I've literally run close to 56 miles. And I've done almost 60 miles in the last couple of days. Yeah, 50 something miles or so, yeah. And, you know, by the time I'm done, I've done almost morning, close to 60 miles in the last couple of days. And what do? I get up every morning, stretch, do my calisthenics, meditate, and go out. And in 3 days, I have jogged close to 60 miles. That's how I always say, meditation. This thing called spirituality, whatever you want to call it, is there, but it existed beyond our own imagination. It's actually in everything that we see, the sky, the moon, the food we eat. Everything that we put our eyes to give us a sense. We know it's there, whether we pay attention or not. So, to actually think that something existed outside of us, it's just, I don't know what to say. Because the whole thing behind yoga and doing calisthenics every day amazes me. I am not even sore, and I have done close to 60 miles in the last couple of days. Almost 60 miles in the last couple of days. And what do? Meditate. Stretch my body. You know, in the yoga form. Yoga is the most amazing thing that I've ever practiced. It requires a lot of attention, a lot of discipline. You know, it's almost beyond a regular class that we take. You have to be able, and like I said, if you're lazy, you can't do yoga. Yoga is only for disciplined people. You have to be extremely disciplined, because to get up every morning, day in and day out, no matter what situation you're in, you know, family, no family, it is amazing. Because a lot of time, the only thing that we actually get up like that for is money. But to get up every single day, like lately, I've been, you know, I was getting up at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, but now I'm back to like 1:30 in the morning. And the more yoga that I do, the more I meditate, the less sleep I need, and the less I eat. because my body's light. You know, a 4-hour sleep after an 8 hours run yesterday, that's all I need. The power within yoga. Yoga is taken away from us human beings, let's say. We were taught not to do it. But the more yoga, the more I meditate, the more I see it differently, the more I realize I am. And when you begin to realize that, you want to study more. You know, you want to treat yourself a lot more better. It is funny when I look at it, how these days, when you look at all the sage, all the prophets that people talked about, they never carry any material well. From the Gandhis to Dr. King, Christ, Mohammed, all these great Soros, all these great philosophers, ideologies, you know, spiritualities, people who you even want to call it prophet, they never have material wealth. So it's kind of funny these days when we only listen to someone who's preaching just because he had on a fancy clothing. I like the image, the art, and the religion, because every religion has a sense of image to it, whether they want to say it or not. Because there's the certain way that we dress that you say, oh, he's a Christian, oh, he's a Muslim, oh, he's a Hindu, he's this. So it's really funny that we all create an image, but yet when we look at other people's image, we say it's bad. Because there's an image everywhere you go. It doesn't matter what building you go into, there's a sign, there's an art to that image. You know, there's just an art to it. It's like an image is there, but it has its own meaning. But those things sometimes cannot be realized until one realizes that your maker, whatever created you, never left you. It sits right there in your abdomen. But a lot of time, as crazy as this might sound, there's too much food in it and you barely see your maker. It's right there in your abdomen. That's where your God, your serpent, everything lays there, and it's connected to your lower back. You know? And all the soreness that we feel in our body is our body saying there's something wrong, because our joints are not loosed. You know, I admire marathon runners. But it's funny, after I just won marathon, how tense they get. And it's not because they're not in shape. It's because they haven't understand the art of yoga. When you understand the art of stretching, yoga, as an athlete, your body releases stress. Simple as ABC. Yeah. That's why a marathon, 26 miles, it's like a jog. You should be able to do that every weekend, because cars are not even 600 years old yet. That's how we get everywhere, on our feet. And that feet, while we're on it, standing on it, that's how we create all these things. That's how we got to think. We walked and walked and walked. That's what our ancestors did. That's how we invent every single thing on this planet. Like I'm going to say today, spirituality. We always talk about it. Study your own belief system. Read about whatever practicing you're practicing. Don't go outside and trying to convert people, and yet you have not sat down and read your own philosophy, your ideology, back to back with an understanding. You don't need a building to pick up a book and read about your own spiritual practice. When we understand our own spiritual practice, we stop fighting, we stop discrimination, but until then, we're always going to fight, because in our delusional mind, we think We are even better than this tree right here. This right here. Stand still, it does. So, let me go on and finish this 9 easy mile. I call it the dance of life. You know, your body is designed to move all the time. The time that you sleep, that I sleep, let me just speak for me, is when I repair my body. Other than that, like I always say, take a yoga class. Stretch your body. That's the new thing. Take a yoga class. Stretch your body. Let's walk, run, watch what we put in our body. Let's make this world a better place. Take a yoga class. One love.